crazy.
Yeah, dude.
You already had navigation.
How
in
is
your
it
car.
still
And
not
those kids were
loaded,
born.
bro?
Oh,
Yeah, and so
sweet
they don't
life.
know.
It's like my
what
first
the
time
fuck
ever
is
playing
going on.
ranked.
Who's that guy? Why is everybody
Playing with
clapping?
Ninja
And
Dude,
you gotta
Tyler
become a comedy
Blevins.
historian.
Oh
You gotta go,
my
Dice
God.
rules. And then listen
Listen
to
to
the
some
Day
Rogan,
the Laughter Died.
some
You want to be
Adam
a
Ray,
real
dude.
Dice fan? You listen to the Day the Laughter Died.
Little Rogan will
It's
do you good,
2
bro.
hours long.
Oh my God.
Okay, Rick Rubin produced it.
Oh my God.
It's 2 hours long of him
Holy
just popping
fuck,
into
why does this
Dangerfield
take
with
this
no
long?
material.
Hopefully there's
and
not as much
bombing.
errors when this game
And-
comes
oh,
out,
yeah,
because
yeah,
this
on
is
purpose,
fucking
on purpose, in the height
wild.
of his stardom. Okay?
It's been going on
this
for,
guy's
I don't know,
selling out
2
arenas,
minutes?
and he decides to do a
The
2-disc
fuck are we
special
talking about, bro?
of him bombing on purpose. On purpose.
I love that.
I mean, no material, dude. No material. No.
Bombed on purpose or bombed?
Bombed on purpose. If he wanted to, he could have done his act, and he would have crushed. It would be, oh my God, it's Dice. He decides to bomb on purpose. Dude, it's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Because the kind of ego you have to
Yay!
be able to bomb on purpose on a CD
Holy
and then
fuck,
put it
that
out.
took
No
forever. I'm
internet,
trying
by
a
the
new
way.
build,
This is all
so
in his crazy
let's
head,
see
right?
how
this is not
it
a thing you do because you
goes.
want to impress people on Reddit.
Alright,
This is
still,
a
that's not
wild
the
thing
direction,
he did
bro.
as an artist.
Wait.
It really is a wild artist move. This is where I think he
never
doesn't
mind.
get enough credit.
I'm
because
going the wrong
everybody
way.
thinks, oh, he's just the dirty guy.
Jeffrey,
he's the guy that tells
Jeffrey.
racist jokes. It's like, no.
Innovative.
Pay attention to what this fucking crazy
My bad, bro.
person's doing. And the thing he does now, he's not trying to get people to know who he is. He's just making this the most uncomfortable video.
Oh
and the people
yeah,
who are fans of
crack
it,
of
like, he's a
the
fucking
neck.
maniac. He's just walking up to this crazy Chinese lady.
Oh yeah.
And he wanted the picture. Like, they don't know what the fuck to do. And he's big, and he's imposing. He's got these crazy sunglasses on. He looks like he might be an insane person.
I was
You're
gonna
worried
wait to
about
put
your
that down.
safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hilarious. He's
Riktor
a
and
fucking, he's a genius.
It's inspiring to see
Gideon,
somebody
what
like
the
that
fuck,
that
nigga?
doesn't lose their zest for.
Right.
I don't
funny.
know
Like, he
it
was
all
agreeing
in
with the guy, he was
time.
doing videos with everybody, and
Swan
he came
be
up and he goes,
your
"Phil, do a
fucking
video for me where I
gay."
come up and you go,
Why
"Hey,
would you
I'm
put
talking
a-
to my fans."
That
And I
is
go-
the
I go,
stupidest
"What?" He goes,
word,
"No,
bro.
Put in character right
Put
now.
it in the
you're
middle,
out,
you
do
get
Phil." So he
all
comes up and he
this.
goes, "Hey, Doc," and I go, "Hey, Andrew, I'm talking to my friends. Will you fuck
I'm
off?"
talking to my
Jesus
friends.
fucking Christ, this guy.
This
And
guy's got
and he
deep
puts it
suited
back and he
new
goes, "I
shoes
thought I
and
liked
ties.
this guy." And
He
then
sounds
he's
like the fucking
and he
South
goes over
Park
to Sal and does a
fucking
little video and
principal
yeah, he just was like
teacher.
He
I don't
wanted to
remember.
fuck around, man.
I'm
It
more
was
of a
like-
Family
and
Guy
that's what
kinda
the
guy, you know?
backstage,
Yeah, what's up, you
vibe
red
Dude, he used
bastard?
to do these little
Yeah, what the hell?
at the store,
Mm.
and he would do it with a VHS handheld camera. He'd do sketches at the store, and I asked him one night, I go, "What are you doing these for?" He goes, "Full." it's like, what am I doing it for? Like, it was
Great
even
answer.
like, I'll put it together
Yeah,
someday.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
just
bring the
having
minions
fun.
away.
Just having fun.
Start
the
doing
first time he
some
brought me up in the OR at the
damage.
store,
Get him away from
Jeff
those
stopped
towers,
for a
not
little
even hitting
piece,
them.
and he goes,
Yo,
"Jeff,
how
we
you
got
getting hit
man."
by that
I
shit
hit him
already?
3 times, but didn't expect whatever. But he goes, and Jeff goes, "Adam Ray," and he goes, "Oh, I love this guy." And you know, we didn't know each other. And he goes, "This guy, you've seen him here, you've seen him there. Keep it going for my friend Alan Gray." And then I get up, and then
What
I
are
get
you
up, and he
doing,
goes,
bro?
"Sorry, I had to." Right, like to me. And I just laughed, and I was like, "Yeah, just get rasped by him." Yeah.
I would love when he would go on stage in the OR.
What?
and
This
would
is
do
so
a 10
weird. It
people
doesn't
crowd,
make sense.
And he would just fuck with them.
Why
Look
are
at
you
this
pushing that?
fucking
No,
guy.
bro.
Look
If you
at
got
this
snatch right
fucking
there,
guy with
oh
his
my god, that
pants.
would have been so
It looks
bad.
like he got attacked by a fucking mountain lion. How much did you
Damn,
pay
people
for
play
those
passive
pants,
as
you
shit in
fucking
this.
moron? It's like this. I would call it mean dice.
Yeah.
That was my favorite dice to watch
Yeah.
in the OR when he did mean
Yeah.
dice. 'Cause
But
we
people
just
love it
find-
too. They're like,
oh,
"Dice is roasting me. Get the
They were
fuck
dying.
out of here."
They were dying. They were dying. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was like it sounds mean when I'm saying it, but Mean Dice was hilarious.
Has he? He's been to the mothership, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He loves it. Yeah.
I'm just happy. I was always just it would freak me out to become his friend because
Is that one for you that's just crazy? That as far as like in the business, where you're like,
because I
No,
was young.
get away,
I was
retreat.
friends
What the
with him in my
fuck?
20s.
No.
wow.
And I was standing in the back of the con.
Now you want to step up when fucking their minions are put. Yo, what a fuck, Jeffrey. What is wrong with you, Jeffrey?
I'm here at the store. He goes, yeah, I know, but you know what?
Jeffrey,
Don't
this will
worry
be
about
light
Hollywood, these
work
fucking
if
jerk-offs.
you just
He's
don't
like, you can
act
make
like an idiot.
all
Like
the money
that,
you need on
I
the
don't
road.
like.
Wow.
He goes, you get
stand
it,
in front of
get
me
it.
when
Oh,
I'm
you're a
fighting.
funny guy. You should do the
Not
road.
when we're
And I was
killing
like,
these
I should do
minions.
the road. So I started doing the road. For
Get the
years.
fuck out of here.
Yeah,
He just opened you up to the idea.
100%. For years, I was mostly just doing the store. And I would do the Laugh Factory, and I do the Improv. I was just doing Hollywood sets. And occasionally, I would
Why
do
are you pushing
something
that, nigga?
long set, but it was a little
Oh,
awkward because I
God.
was mostly doing 15-minute sets, you know? And so then I started headlining again. I was like, oh, yeah, you have to do this. You have to do hours.
Yeah.
You have to do like 4 hours on a weekend. Like two on Friday, 2 on Saturday. But it's like, the problem was I always had like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because what 1 foot in was like, I was always working on television. So that was like most of my day. Most of my day on news radio was
So much
working
man
on
in the
the show.
beginning.
Like,
So is that motherfucker. So
it dampens your enthusiasm for doing the thing that got you to the dance.
So weird.
But
Who's right here?
I was on set of news radio once, and the producer said, "Why are you still doing stand-up? You're an actor now." And I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh shit.
I was just like this whole cycle of needing people to pick you for something. I was like, "Ugh, get me out of this."
Why are you deciding what I should, be to people?
And it was
Yo,
at the same time
fuck
when
you.
guys told me, "You just do the road."
Wow.
It's the same time, so it was like a fortuitous
Universe, yeah.
convergence of this guy that I couldn't believe I was friends with. It was just weird to me.
Would those news radio days be so long that sometimes you wouldn't want to go up and do a spot, or was it
Yeah, but I
pretty
still
conducive?
did it. I always did it. I never canceled.
Yeah.
I always did it, even though I was exhausted.
It was your reward too, right? You were looking forward to it, like I can get through the day so I can get on stage almost.
It was a little bit of that, but it was also, those are my people. The comedians were my people.
Yeah.
I had to be around the freaks. I had to be around the weirdos, the Holtzmans. I became friends with Holtzman in '94.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had to be around those guys.
Yeah.
Like, those are my compatriots.
It is wild how quickly you find that out that you are in the right spot. I remember when I first started going around the store in 2000. I started stand in 2007, so it was right around there. Just going open mics and waiting for 4 hours, and Tommy telling me I'm going up, and then not going up, and then being like, and he's like, well, maybe come back tomorrow, and then just being around. Even if I didn't go up, I was around for 4 hours, and I didn't just sit and wait. I milled around, and that's where I met Tony and all these guys that you're like, oh, cool, you're doing this too. And that was the connecting over that is an immediate bond that's just like, once you kind of lock eyes with someone, they're like, oh, you're trying to do this too? Unspoken respect, and then also like, oh, cool, somebody that like, oh, we both didn't go up, or you got up, oh, cool, yeah, well, dude, next time maybe do this, and then, oh, where are you going now? It's late, like, I'm jazzed from watching 4 hours of comedy and not going up, and I feel like it's sad if I just go to bed. So, oh, well, let's go fucking play video games and smoke weed. And
why is it putting me on this side? You see this? It's putting me on that side. That's why I got
there
thrown
are wild
off.
times that you don't
The
appreciate
fuck, bro?
at the moment because you're worried. You don't know if the future is ever going to be real. You don't know if you're ever going to be a real comedian, because you want to do it, you're obsessed with it, but it's hard to even get on stage. It's hard to even take the first steps towards the dream. So it's like, even though it's an amazing time, and you're going to look back on it so fondly forever. At the time, it's crazy.
Yeah.
At the time, you just don't know. And that not
Dumbass.
knowing and not being able to control your destiny as a young person is one of the most terrifying and
No, don't push that now,
because
nigga.
you don't know if it's going to happen in whatever you're trying to do. You're a fog of hope and dreams and I don't know. I can't see the future. I don't know if it's ever going to work out.
The uncertainty that is a constant cloud over your head, but also the appropriate amount of delusion and enthusiasm for wanting to make it, right?
Yeah.
Or make it. I mean, just
Into the
wanting to
mothership, I
give
don't
it
even
work
know how many times.
in this world.
Well, I was very fortunate that I'm a very determined person. I was terrible when I started.
Stand up.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally I had some good jokes, but I was bad at putting it together. But I didn't know how to write. I just knew like what I liked, and I knew that I could make people laugh in inappropriate ways. I just couldn't figure out how to get that.
Were you comfy on stage?
No.
Yeah.
It took a while. It took a while for me to be comfortable on stage, which is so crazy. I was so nervous about it, but I had fought like 100 times. It's just so weird that like getting
Oh,
kicked
see,
in the
I
head
don't
is
get why
making
you're
us
pushing that.
nervous. It's
See,
talking.
look, now I can't even help me.
It's so crazy. There was a lot of fear that came with the fighting that didn't come with stand-up, like all throughout the day. Like you had massive anxiety all throughout the day when sparring days. You'd have massive anxiety when you're going to a tournament. And that's when I became funny because I would make everybody laugh when we were all freaking out. Because we were like on a bus driving to New York together to go get kicked in the face. And
Trying to laugh.
and I would just make jokes because it's very likely that one of us might get knocked unconscious. I'd
Don't.
seen
You have
a
half
few of
health,
my
bud.
friends get knocked unconscious. And it's a
Wait.
terrifying feeling.
You should
I
be
saw a
out,
friend of
bro.
mine get
Retreat.
axe kicked in the face. And he was really never the same guy again after that. He was a really good fighter, and we went up to Canada, and he fought this guy named Jersey Long.
Yeah, I'll be down in a second on the phone.
Was this national champion from Canada who was nasty. He was nasty. And he
Yeah.
caught my friend in the head with an axe kick and KO'd him. And I didn't think my friend should have been fighting him. Like, I didn't think my friend was good enough at that point and experienced enough. He was good. He was very talented. But he didn't have enough experience on a national level. And this guy was at the peak of his form. And he fucking caught him so hard. And it was so horrible watching him crumple and go unconscious. And I was like, God damn. It was one of the worst KOs I've ever seen live from like a friend getting KO'd. I was like, God damn.
That make you really just reevaluate.
Oh, it made
everything
a bunch of KOing people made me reevaluate it. Watching people snoring on the ground and knowing that could have easily been you. Easily could have been you. Easily. You know? Easily. There was definitely guys that could have knocked me into the shadow realm. They just didn't. They just got lucky. I got lucky and I never really got knocked out until my last kickboxing fight. I get TKO'd. I was still conscious. I was okay. I got rocked. I got hit with a left hook and dropped. My leg just disappeared. My leg just went whoop, away.
What's that like?
It's weird. It never happened before. I've been rocked before in the gym, but I'd never been dropped. Where I was really exhausted. It was my third fight of the night too.
Because even that's a crapshoot, right? Like when you're getting kicked in the head, you go down, or whatever it is that knocks you out.
Yeah.
It's still, right? There's always a couple centimeters to the left, and that would have actually.
This guy caught me perfect on the jaw, and I think I had my mouth open because I think I was tired. Because it was, like I said, it was the third fight of the day, and I remember being exhausted because I would get sick a lot of times before fights because I would get nervous. So I get real nervous, and your immune system drops.
Wow.
Because you're freaking out all the time.
Fuck.
Yeah, and also you're cutting weight. I'd be cutting my calories down, so I was trying to compete in a different weight class.
But those nerves don't enter in the comedy. Like before your live special, which I told you a couple days ago, but it was awesome.
Thanks,
Congrats.
thank you.
And also, I love doing it different, man. When Harlan Williams did a fucking special outdoors in front of animals, I was like, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Doing something different. But the live thing is so not guaranteed, man. You're prepped, you're ready, you've done live, but like still you're still it's still a new challenge, right?
I said no to it at first.
Right.
I was like, I don't want to do that. Fuck that.
What put you over the top? Right. And what were the nerves like that were?
Well, what put me over the top was I was like, why are you scared, pussy? Right, this is like, what do you like to do? You like to do things that scare you.
Yeah,
Do this thing, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I thought to myself. Because I said no. I was on the phone with my manager, and she said, Netflix wants to do a live special. I was like, fuck that. I go, I don't want to do that. No. Tell them no. Maybe I'll do a special, but at that time I wasn't even thinking about doing a special. I was just working on comedy, just having fun, just doing comedy. And then being at my own club, it was fucking wonderful. And then I was like, why are you being such a bitch? Okay, when I said no, and then when I got home, I think, or maybe the next morning, I called her up and I said, don't tell them no yet. Let me think about it. And then the next day, I said, I'm gonna do it.
Conversations with other people about it, or you just kind of had a...
I didn't tell anybody.